These are 7 black facts that you probably didn't know about. Number 1, did you know that blacks are genetically stronger? Number 2, did you know black people have more genetic diversity? People of African descent have greater variations in their genetics. Number 3, did you know that black genes can prove that life started from us? Number 4, in 1958, a study showed that black babies advance earlier and faster. Gerber also found at 9 hours old, African children can support their own head, while it takes other babies up to 6 weeks. 5, melanin protects us from UV rays and neutralizes other forms of radiation. Melanated skin enhances the immune system and provides better protection against diseases. 6, study shows West Africans are better sprinters due to the way their body composition processes energy. 7, Kenyans are proven to have higher endurance. They have less ammonia and lactic acid buildup, which gives them more endurance.
I heard a lot of y'all are upset that they're getting rid of the Aunt Jemima brand. I heard that some of y'all are just mad because it's been in your family for generations and, you don't want to see them get rid of such an icon. Well, let me show you some history behind Aunt Jemima. This lady right here, her name is Nancy Green. She was the model for Aunt Jemima. Before they invented the new icon that they use today, this was the face on all the Aunt Jemima packaged products. Over the years, you can see how they changed her appearance to give her more of a skinny look because they wanted her to appear as the mammy that they wanted her to be. This is the racism that is behind Aunt Jemima. A mammy was basically a black nursemaid or nanny that was in charge of white children. And it was Mammy Jemima's job to prepare the food for the white family. Now, this is where her products came in.
You know, it's a great day for Black history. Let me teach you a little something about Margaret Walker. Margaret was a poet who started writing at age 15. And after college, she joined a group of writers. Homegirl wrote a book of poetry called For My People and ended up winning the Yale Younger Poets Prize. Now, she was the first Black poet to receive that prize. Many of her works speak on Black life and Black culture. She was so invested in it that she started the Institute of the Study of Black History, Culture, and People at Jackson State College. I'm cold like that. Margaret used her poetry to bring awareness to Black life. And it's her birthday! Happy birthday, girl! Break it out!
Tellement lui dire, mais je n'ose pas. Lui qui me fait tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide.
Things parents don't understand. Number 1, okay, if I'm playing the game online, I cannot pause the game because there's other people playing live with me. So how am I going to pause the game if they're playing too? Number 2, you ever think, you know what? I'm going to be a responsible child and I'm going to do the dishes. And on your way to do the dishes, your mom says, hey, yo, make sure you do them dishes. See, now I don't want to do them anymore because when I do it by myself, I'm thinking, you know what? This could be calming for me. But when you ask me to do it, now I'm required to do it. It's like reading, okay? For all of you that don't know, reading is just as addicting as Netflix is. But the thing is, I don't want to read when the teacher or my parents are telling me to do it because now it's not fun anymore. Lastly, I cannot stand when I'm in the bathroom and I've only been in there for like 3 minutes and somebody's, what you in there doing? Like, what do you think I'm doing in the bathroom? You making a sandwich? Thank you for your time.
Black facts you didn't know because who was going to tell you? Let's get on this AAVE thing because y'all don't know what it is, but y'all use it every day though. AAVE stands for African American Vernacular English, aka English that Black people commonly use with each another. I just said it, each another. I hope y'all know that we didn't come off the boat back in slavery speaking English, and we weren't educated in the English language. So Black people had to pick up words and phrases from their masters while also communicating with each other. And no, this is not Southern dialect, because even Southerners still speak general American English with a twang, but African Americans have another dialect. Now, AAVE is also called Ebonics and is very controversial. Why? Ebonics is seen as unprofessional, improper, ghetto, and it's really only welcome when y'all are listening to hip hop. School systems have actually tried and succeeded in banning Ebonics. And instead of recognizing it as a dialect part of the Black culture, we are taught to code switch to just using general American English.
Single people, if you dating somebody, you need to ask 1,000 questions during the dating process.
You need to ask some questions.
Y'all need to sit down and go on a whole lot of dates. What's your name? Is that your real name? Do you have your daddy's name? When can I meet your daddy? Is your dad and mama together? How do you act when you get mad? Do you throw things? Do you cuss around? Do you beat up on people? I need to know, do you have a job? Where do you work at? How much money do you make? How long you been working there? Do you have a bank account? How is your credit? Can I see your credit score? Do you have a house? Are you living in an apartment? Do you pay for your gas in your car? Do you live with your mama and them? I need to understand what you're doing, what you like to eat. Do you plan on being fine like that all your life? Or you plan on getting big? How many children do you want to have? Will you get upset if we don't have no kids? You plan on having an inheritance? Do you have insurance? Can you pay for your funeral if you were to die today?
The most dangerous cat in the world isn't this, or whatever the hell this was. It's actually this, the African black-footed cat. It's the smallest wild cat in Africa, weighing no more than 5 pounds, but don't let that fool you. This is Jeffrey Dahmer with whiskers. When hunting, they have about a 60% kill rate. For reference, tigers have a 10% kill rate, cheetahs are 25 to 35%, and lions, which hunt in freaking prides, have a 25% kill rate. They have a high energy requirement, which means they have to eat up to a sixth of their own body weight in prey every night. That's like me hunting and eating 65 McDonald's burgers every day. In 1993, a pair of Blackfoots were observed for 622 hours. Researchers discovered that they will kill up to 14 animals a night, making a kill about every 50 minutes. That is a nasty KD. Yeah, they stat pad to the extreme. Also, they're all about equality. About 54 species make up their diet, so you know they don't discriminate. They have 3 methods for catching bodies: chase hunting, ambush hunting, and my personal favorite, sit and wait hunting. Basically, they'll sit in front of a rodent's burrow and wait for them to appear so they can snatch their soul. Imagine after a long day of rodent business, you get murked at your front door by this guy. It only takes 7 months for them to be able to give birth to more serial killers, which is really bad if you're a mouse in Africa.
The next and probably the most unfortunate one that I have to address in the year 2020 is this. That I'm insecure, I need to humble myself, my teeth are crooked, and I have saggy boobs. And the shit literally mind boggles me. There are so many movements out there, one of which was started by a young black woman about body positivity when it comes to the shape of your boobs. So about 10 years ago, I decided that I would stop wearing bras when the outfit didn't call for it, because I was tired of feeling like I couldn't just be myself and relax like every other woman on the planet just because my boobs, double D's, hung a little bit lower. Human bodies are not meant to be perfect. I'm beautiful, and if I was made perfect, honey, there would be no 2020. I would have reigned in the apocalypse like 10 years ago. Please, trust me, God has the humbling covered.
Hi, honey. I've seen a few comments like this, so I'm just going to use this one to explain to you and anyone else who may not know exactly how racism works. Racism is systematic. If you're a minority, it doesn't care how successful you are or how much money you've made. It's about color, and no matter how successful I get, I'm always gonna be black. I can't run from that struggle, and to be honest, I don't want to. And since we don't know each other personally, you don't know anything about my actual life experiences. You only know the things I choose to tell you. But to be clear, the only reason why my family and I are where we are today is because of God. It's not because the entertainment industry or America gave me anything. The racial horror stories that my family and I have from this industry alone would shock you. Black people come from all different walks of life, from entertainment to corporate America to being a doctor or lawyer or high school or college student, and we all struggle with racism. But this separation has to stop. The dark skins from the light skins, the suburbs from the projects, the privileged from the unprivileged. Either you're black or you're not, and either you're with us or you're not. But this is a battle we all have to fight together. We're not gonna win any other way. Much love.
Day 1063. I have still yet to have used the Pythagorean theorem, the hypotenuse, and a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now I know for a motherfucking fact that the way they was teaching us in high school, we will someday use these bitches faithfully. I still hold out hope. Because there has just got to be a reason that they crammed that bullshit in our mind. There's got to be a reason for that. So just hold out hope, guys. Stay strong. Eventually we will use it. There will be a sign on the freeway that says you need to go X minus 36 plus XY miles per hour. And you will have to solve it. And just fucking know, you will have the knowledge, the power to solve that equation.
So the other day I must have been talking to this black guy and I asked him what his preference in girls was. He told me he liked white girls and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what is it you like about white girls? And I kid you not, this is how he started off his reply. Because black girls are just too... No, excuse me, sir, you must not have heard the question. I asked you, why do you like white girls? He replied, yeah, I was getting there. I'm like, okay, try again. Black girls are just too... No, sir, you're doing it again. You're talking about black girls when I specifically asked you why you're attracted to white girls. If you can't state your preference without having to bring in black girls, then it only leads me to believe that you're not attracted to white girls because you're attracted to white girls. You're attracted to white girls because you have a hate for black girls. I have no trouble in listing 100 different reasons why I'm attracted to black men without having to bring in any other race. Smells like self-hate to me, but that's none of my business.
I just thought of something, bro. Have you watched SpongeBob before? Yeah, I watched SpongeBob. Who hasn't watched SpongeBob? Okay, I just thought about this, and hear me out. You know Plankton. Plankton, yeah, the owner of the Chum Bucket. What was Plankton's wife always known for? His wife was always known for nagging and complaining about the wrong thing. And complaining about the wrong thing, exactly. Okay, so what was her name? What's her name? Karen. Karen. Oh my Karen, bro. Oh my God. We wasn't even thinking about that when we were younger, bro. What? They were in 2020. Meanwhile, we was in 2003.
I got 3 words for you. Children will die. Seriously? You want to open school, sir? This is a death trap.
That's a load of crap. Listen, quarantine's over. The kids have to go back.
Do you know how hard it's gonna be to socially distance 30 kids in a classroom? That's a joke. And you know those school bathrooms don't even have soap. That's a frightening vision, and something ain't right with it. How come you politicians have your kids homeschooled, yet you want to sacrifice the health and life we're living? That's like being pro-war. But no, you're not the one fighting in it.
Don't worry, only a few kids may die. That's life, we can't control it. Plus, it's proven that kids are strong.
I'm about to go in because y'all are mad because this one white man was the butler to these 3 black queens. But let me show y'all what y'all weren't mad about. Let me show you. Y'all weren't mad about this. You see that? That was okay. Right? Hold on, one more thing. Y'all was real happy about this. Do you see how they packed us on the ship and a lot of people got sick like that? That was okay. Hold on, one more thing. Still not mad about this because this still happens all the time. This still goes on. Hold on. Barely mad about this, but y'all don't want that conversation though, right? Y'all really slept on this. Do you see this? Y'all slept on that. One last thing. And y'all were so okay with this young man right here. His case being closed and it just being nothing. It's never okay when it's y'all turn, but when it's our turn. But you're not ready for that conversation.